Okay, to begin with, to put the front and rear legs together, you want to take the two arc washers, the radius washers, the bolt and the nut, and the lock washer. So to start it out, take the front legs, the rear legs, and slide them together. Then, one arc washer on the 10mm bolt, and run it down through. Put an arc washer, lock washer, and the nut that goes on the bolt. Okay, this is where I think the ratchet will come in handy. I don't think we need to go too tight, just snug it up. And it could be done tighter, we'll see. I'll just leave it at that for now, but there is a little bit of rattle in there. Do it up tighter, you'll compress the tube, which right at the moment I really don't want to do that, but maybe later I will. Okay. My glasses. There. Okay. Then, the next item, when following the instructions there, the pivot bracket goes on. And the 19mm bolt goes in there. Now this is a lock bolt. As I see how they want this thing to be done, I'm inclined to think I'd like to have a T-handle bolt in here. Because what I want to be able to do is turn it, load it, put cement and aggregate in and water, let it mix a little bit, turn it over, and dump it into the form. So that means I'll be turning it quite often, and a T-handle here rather than a wrench would be much easier. I'll see if I can get one down the road, but I think it would be an improvement in the design. Okay, I believe next will be the wheels. Yes. Okay. Wheels go on. And these 4 cotter pins and the washers are how that is done. Okay. Yeah, cotter pin goes in, then a washer, then a wheel, then a washer, then a cotter pin. First one side, then the other. Okay. Cotter pin, washer, wheel, washer, and a cotter pin. Okay. Then the other side. Cotter pin. Washer. Wheel. Washer. And a cotter pin. Okay. Okay, that is the party of the first part. I'm going to take a break here, and the next will be installing the motor assembly. Okay, the next step. The next step will be to install the motor assembly. To do that, you need the pivot pin and a small pivot pin. What are they? Oh, this is a hitch pin, and this is the pivot pin. Okay, this is in bag B, and it's the only thing in bag B. It's all there by itself. So, first thing they say to do is you open this up. This locks, used to lock the drum and motor assembly in place. So, they say it with the help of a second person. Let's see if I can do it without. Well, let me just put that right there for now. Bam. Okay. Okay, I can see what I'm going to need to do. That second person would be nice. But I think I can. There. Okay. Gotta be careful I don't drop this on my feet. Even with boots it would hurt. Okay. And it is in. Now, close that up. That locks it into place. And this pin goes in here. Okay. Okay. I got it right. This side of the motor assembly has 2 holes. This side has only 1. You want the 2 holes for this to go into. Okay, it's in. It's a little difficult. It's easier to do with 2 people, but you can do it yourself. Just got to be careful you don't hurt yourself. Okay, the lock handle. Now we're going to attach the handles. Okay. Handles come in like so. Careful, that could slide out and drop on my foot. Yep. Okay, I probably need some cotter pins or hitch pins. Okay, hitch pins come out of plastic baggie. Right there. Okay, they're going to make it a little difficult because of the length. There we go. There's one. There we go. Okay. Looks like it's functional. Okay. That puts the handles on. Oh, now comes the drum. Okay. Okay, they say to tighten the bolt, securing the drum. You tighten the bolt back here so this won't pivot. I will snug it up a little bit more. Oh, smaller. Okay, then with the help of a second person, place the drum onto the motor shaft. Drum is heavy. To avoid back injury, lift with your legs and not your back. And get help when needed. Screw the drum onto the motor shaft by turning it clockwise. Tighten securely. Okay, clockwise, you turn it that way. Yeah. Okay, clockwise. Okay. All right. Wait a minute, I think it is tightening up. maybe not. I need to get something to put my foot on so as I can lift it on my knee. But first I want to make sure that this is no, it's tightening. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good lift, but I expected it. But that's not really not all that bad. I was wondering about a wheelbarrow type, but I chose this one because of the larger capacity and a lesser price than even larger than this. Okay, it is together. Open this up and okay. Next, install the mixing tines. The 2 mixing tines, and in plastic bag D, we have carriage bolts, 4 of them, and nuts. Okay. The carriage bolt, the head goes on the outside. Yeah, you don't want that thing, you don't want the end of a bolt coming around and snagging your skin. All right, now. Now, let's see the correct. Okay. Goes in like so. Yeah. Okay. This is the other one. this will be the 19mm and the screwdriver, and I'm going to go with the ratchet handle for this one. I may want an extension, we'll see. Oh, this is where the screwdriver comes in. Ah. I don't have as big a screwdriver as I say you want for this. Okay. I believe it is together. That's it. Quick and dirty. The hardest part was trying to do some of it without an assist. But that's my way. Okay. Okay. I am going to give a test just to make sure, plug it in and turn it on just to make sure that it runs. After that, it's quieter than I thought it would be. I'm pleased. Now, okay, I'm going to be getting ready to do some test batches. I will go into that on on the next video where I make up some test batches. What it is, I'm going to be mixing a experimental concrete. What I'm going to be using is Portland cement, probably something on the order of about a 5-bag mix. And as an aggregate, I'll be using black, 1.5" minus black cinders. Now, they're a lot finer than that. There's very few parts or particles that are 1.5 inches. Most of them, they look like it's actually about, ½ inch or less stringing. A lot of fines in it. And basically, I want to make some inexpensive slabs to mount some garden sheds on. 2 of them, maybe 3. I'll go into that later. So I'm going to be setting this up outside. First I've got to figure out how much I need. This is going to be a what is it? It's 5 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot capacity, which means it can do 2.5 cubic foot batches. So I've got to figure out how much cement, water, and aggregate goes into a 2.5 cubic foot batch. So after I get that figured out, then I will be making some test batches, letting them sit for a month, and then see how they come out, see how strong they are. So